Hey everyone, so today I am finally doing my tanning routine, which has been very highly requested over the last few months. I do use the Loving Tan in Ultra Dark, and you'll know that if you follow my social media. I talk about it all the time because it is my ultimate favourite tan ever. So basically I'm going to talk you through all of the steps I take when I'm going to tan. First of all, I tan maybe once a week to once every week and a half. I find that this tan does last a good amount of time on me. Honestly, so many tans I put on and they're gone within like 2 days. Even ones that say they're supposed to last for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. My skin for some reason just doesn't hold the colour very well, but this tan does last a good week on me, which I think is awesome. No parabens, no alcohol, made in Australia. Love the cute packaging as well. Also, I'll grab a coupon code for you guys from Loving Tan. I'll write it down below if you are interested in trying it out. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that you have to be tan to be pretty or to be beautiful or whatever. There is no such thing as like the perfect colour. I just want to put it out there because every single time I see a YouTuber do a fake tanning video, people always start saying like, what's wrong with being pale and all that kind of thing. Absolutely nothing. It's all down to personal preference. The exact same as the way you do your hair, the way you do your makeup, the way you dress. It's just personal preference. So that's all I want to say. So I'm currently wearing my tan, obviously. The very first thing you want to do before you put on fake tan is make sure all of your old fake tan is removed. Make sure your dead skin on the top of your legs is all removed, or on the top of your skin is all removed, which sounds really gross. Even if you've never fake tan before, make sure you exfoliate because you do have lots and lots of dead skin cells just chilling out on the top of your skin, and you want to get that gone because basically that skin is dry, rough, gross. You want to get that off so you get a super smooth application so that your tan doesn't go streaky or clumpy or anything like that. If I do have quite a bit of fake tan still on me that I want to get off, I will soak in a bath for a few minutes, slash more than a few minutes. I'll soak in a bath for like 20 minutes. And what that'll do is just soften up your skin. You get your little prune fingers. And then I take a mitt, like a scrubby mitt, and Loving Tan does do them, but I don't have one at the moment, so I was just using a random one I got from Kmart. And you just scrub it all over your body to get rid of all of the dead skin. And you'll see, like if you did have tan on, you'll see the tan like flaking off your skin. It's really gross. So you want to do that until all of your skin is super smooth. Do it until all of your old tan is removed off your body. Now once you exfoliate, you want to shave if you prefer to shave. So if you like to shave your legs or whatever, make sure you do that now. You don't really want to shave after you've put on your tan because obviously you'll start removing layers of tan off your skin and it can make it go streaky or come off sooner than it needs to. So I like to shave before I tan, and then the last step I do is if I do have some really intense tan that just does not want to come off, I'll take my Michael Todd face cleansing, whatever it's called. I will link it down below because I can't remember. And I'll just use that over any areas that are very stubborn. And that just helps to get smooth, soft, amazing skin. Next, if I am prepping the day before for like the best looking tan, I will moisturize my entire body and let that soak in at least overnight. If I'm like exfoliating my body and then tanning the same day, I make sure not to use any oily body washes, any oily scrubs, any moisturizers before I put on my tan because that makes it come off sooner. So if you want to use anything like that, make sure you use it the day before or the night before you tan so that you can get in the shower the next day and kind of scrub it off and make sure there's nothing on your skin. To get the best tan, you want to have like clean, fresh skin with no oils or nothing on it. I find if I moisturize the day I tan, sometimes my tan will only last a couple days, and that's because it's not really getting the chance to properly soak into your skin and develop. And if I do want to tan the same day, which is what I did today, I just don't moisturize. You want to wait till the next day after you've rinsed off your tan and moisturize the next day, and that will help it last longer. I hope I am making sense. So once I am all prepped, exfoliated, shaved, everything, that's when you can put on your tan. Put on my tan, I will not use anything but a mitt. I love mitts. They make the biggest difference in application. Don't use your hands, it'll stain your hands. Use a mitt. It gives you the most flawless, smooth, amazing application in the world. I basically just take the mitt on my hand, and then I usually take about 2 pumps per body part. So I'll do 2 pumps on each arm, 2 pumps on my chest, 2 pumps on my belly, 2 pumps on my thigh, and then 2 pumps on my like lower legs. And if I need any more, I just add a little bit more and go over the area. So basically, I usually start with my arms. No particular reason, it's just what I do. I do like my arms and my belly and my chest and then go onto my legs. And then I will just start massaging it in. And basically, I will make sure to kind of cover my entire arm with the mousse before I start to make it like flawless and blended. So I just blend it in until it looks really good. And if I'm having any trouble blending in any certain spots, I will just tap it like this, and that helps to blend out the product. And when I do my wrists and feet and everything, I go in with the 2 pumps all over my arms, and then once there's like nothing left on the mitt, like once it's basically everything's blended in and everything's quite dry, I go over my hands and just kind of massage it in, and then I make sure to go between my fingers and on my fingers, and then that's just how it looks. Like, it looks way more natural than just not doing your hands at all. But you don't want to go in like straight away with heaps of mousse on your hand and put it straight on, because your hands will go super dark and look very, very obvious. Now this does have a color guard, so you can see exactly where you're applying your tan, and I prefer that. I am so useless with like moisturizer tans and stuff like that because I will completely like miss a spot. So I like this because you can see where I've applied it. So I do the exact same thing all over my stomach, all over my legs, until my entire body is covered, and then if I feel like it, I will do a second layer a few minutes later. Like, I'll wait about 10 minutes and then go in, but I use about half the amount of product. So I'll go in with like 1 pump and then do like my arm, 1 pump to my other arm, my legs, my belly, everything. Lots of people always ask me how I tan my back. Honestly, I'm not one of those like super bendy people. I can't do that. I do just get Hamish to do it for me. But if you don't have a boyfriend, I think Loving Tan does have a back applicator. I'll see if I'm correct and I'll link it down below. I'm pretty sure they do. It's like a big wand thing where you can get your own back. So if you don't have a boyfriend, there's an option. Once you have all of your tan on, you want to put on something quite baggy like what I'm wearing now. Don't wear like skinny jeans and a tight singlet or anything, because that can smudge your tan. I like to wear something baggy for at least like a couple of hours after I apply my tan, so it just has a chance to kind of sink into my skin and do its thing. In terms of when you're going to apply your tan, you can do it at night if you want. I either do it first thing in the morning and then wait all day and then shower at night time, or shower the next morning. Or I will apply it at night time before bed and then shower the next morning. This tan here says wait 6 hours, so wait at least 6 hours for it to develop if you want a really nice dark tan, and then after that 6 hours you can either rinse it off or you can wait longer. It's not going to do anything dodgy, so don't worry if you put it on first thing in the morning and then 6 hours later you're busy at work or school or whatever. Don't worry, it's not going to go super dark or anything like that, or patchy or anything. The scent of this is like nothing. All I smell is like a slight sweet smell. It doesn't have that typical fake tan smell. I cannot stand that smell. It doesn't smell overwhelmingly like coconuts or anything like that, so it's good if you don't like coconuts. I don't really know what it smells like. It just smells sweet and delicious. It doesn't smell bad at all. So the next day or that night or whenever I rinse off the tan is when I moisturize. So I'll just cover my entire body in moisturizer and let it soak in. And then every single day you want to try and make sure to moisturize your skin, and that will help the tan last a lot longer and not go kind of patchy and yucky looking. It'll just help to keep the entire application even for like the next week, and then it'll just fade away rather than kind of crack away. If I ever tan and then just don't moisturize the entire time, I find it's quite a lot harder to actually remove the tan as well. So moisturizing just makes the entire process a lot easier. And then after a week or a week and a half, or however long my tan lasts, is when I start the entire process again. My main tips are don't use any oily moisturizers or oily body washes or oily products on your skin the day of tanning, because the tan won't adhere to your skin properly. Make sure you wait a good amount of time for the tan to really set into your skin and develop, just to get the maximum kind of color and the maximum, you know, lifespan for your tan. And use a mitt. Please use a mitt. It's like life-changing, I promise you. This tan does come in other colors as well. I use ultra dark because I love being like super tan. The color that comes out is obviously going to depend on your natural skin color as well. Like if you are naturally this color and then you put this on, you're going to get a lot darker than me. And they also have lighter shades as well, so if you're a beginner and you're a bit nervous, you can just go for like a medium shade and it'll just give you a tan that is a few shades darker, not too intense. It'll just give you that lovely kind of summer glow on your skin. So that's everything. I hope this helped. This was honestly like hugely requested, and yes, I'm not like lying about this at all. These are all my own opinions. This is exactly how I use it myself. This is what I use on an all the time basis. I was gonna say daily basis, but no. Every time I tan, I have been using this. I haven't even touched any of my others lately, so I honestly do love this, and I hope you guys do as well. If you try it out, let me know what your thoughts are. This is the 120ml bottle, by the way, and it lasts me a really long time. I don't know exactly how many applications I get out of one bottle, but I feel like it takes me a couple months at least to get through one. So it obviously depends how often you tan to how long this will last, but it doesn't run out quick at all. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope this helped. If it did, please thumbs up. Helps me out so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! This is the one I was least excited about, but so far it's my favorite. That is just one layer, and it's so pretty. This is like my personal perfect my lips but better kind of shade. So again, this is going to suit absolutely any makeup look on the planet because it's just like my natural lip color but a bit better. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And if you have a deeper complexion, try it out as a nude. It's so pretty. I love this color. Okay, this is my favorite so far. Here we start getting interesting. The next few are quite